what's up guys, I'm Dan H and welcome to the project. It has been a long time since I gave you an update. It's time for me to fill you in with what the heck is going on around here. We're gonna start with this rolled expedition that I'm parting out. Oh my goodness, what a disaster. So here we have our 1999 Ford Expedition XLT. This thing was gorgeous from the desert, rust-free. Take a look at that sucker down there. Look at that. Beautiful chassis. My dad got this from New Mexico, 60,000 miles. He did the whole undercarriage, made it beautiful. Took it out for a maiden voyage last year and got T-boned. Bam, flipped this thing upside down, and his beautiful 99 Expedition with only 60,000 miles was totaled just like that. We didn't have the heart to crush it, so we've held on to it for about a year. I started just recently to part this baby out. As you can see, it's looking a little gutted. Don't worry, I didn't sell the windows. Those were all smashed in the accident. The only glass that remains is in the back, but every single panel of this vehicle is ruined. There's not one salvageable part. Every single piece of this Expedition is damaged. Actually, this looks pretty good here. Oh, but wait. Crunched, pulled, mashed, and mangled. So sad, so sad. So what I ended up doing was I found an F-150, and you guys saw me get this thing started. We got a nice little cap for it. It looks a little different than when you guys saw this bad boy the first time. This now has the Expedition front end. It's got the LED headlights and the fog lights that I did that Basel video on. 99 Expedition. He just got this. It has 56,000 miles on it. It's amazing. And Basel was awesome enough to send him brand new LED headlights. Now check this out. I'd had to repair a little bit of this cracked little nose piece, but came out really good. Made this truck look a lot nicer, and as you can see, I did the interior swap. So look at that. We got the bucket seats of the Expedition in here. Don't let this tiger towel fool you. That's really nice seats, and I'm using the towel to keep it nice, because I'm dirty, and when I work on cars, I get greasy. Don't want to ruin it. So, as a funny gag, I've been putting as many Expedition pieces on this thing as possible. Fuse box cover, steering wheel, the steering wheel cover, all these little vents. I put the audio system in, glove box. Next, I gotta do this overhead console. That's gonna be fun, but I gotta do the headliner first. And yeah, the seat swap was pretty great. It had the bench seat in there. It's a direct bolt-on. All I had to do was tap new threads. Yeah, front, middle, and the center console. Everything was there underneath. Just had to tap threads. You bolt on the mounting brackets, and it's good to go. So a couple things I want to install. Again, overhead console. I cut out the headliner of this Expedition, and gonna use that as a template to install this headliner. Gotta cut out the thingies, gotta cut out the holes and install the mounting brackets, and then this is gonna be an F-150 that says Expedition on it. So that's funny, right?
Yeah, I found this backstage, oversized hat. Funny.
One thing I want to do to this is just the base model. It has just the speedometer in the middle. It doesn't have the tach. Now this is a 99. It's a digital gauge, and I don't know if I could do a plug-and-play swap to get this tach to work. Not sure how to do it. I'm not a Ford guy. Let me know if it was a Jeep. I know it would be plug-and-play, but let me know, Ford guys, if you're out there and watching, can I put this in there and get it to be activated without flashing it or doing God knows what. So that's the F-150. Suddenly, I have more Fords in my driveways than Jeeps now. There's the Excursion. I'll make another video on that. That's the beast. But now we're moving on to the Commander. Oh, good gravy. This breaks my heart. This thing was parked in front of my house, and at 3 a.m. this past weekend, some drunk blasted this thing so hard it sent it from in front of my mailbox, crushed my neighbor's mailbox over there. Also, the mailbox put a big dent here, and then scratched up the paint. Also caught a little scratch up there, and continued on damaging another one of their cars, which in turn ripped off this fender flare and punctured my neighbor's tire. So I don't know, the insurance adjuster is on its way. They'll probably total it out, but this baby's not leaving my driveway. I'm gonna take every part I can from it after I buy it back from insurance. I'll build a new Commander, or who knows, maybe I'll put this engine in Beach Jeep. A lot of you guys want to see a 5.7 Hemi in an XJ, so maybe that could happen. Maybe that could happen. The plot thickens.
This is where the plot thickens.
So yeah, that's what's going on with the Commander. So sad. They made my wheel egg-shaped. These wheels are so rare. It's so hard to find these. 2010 limiteds only. This pattern is extremely rare to find. So it sucks. Look at this axle is bent. What is this, a Chrysler 8 1/4? It's a 10 bolt. Look at that thing. That is bent like a candy cane.
Anybody out there know candy cane?
So I'm still devastated over this. I can't even open the trunk to show you what it looks like inside. You got to go in through the flip glass. I'm not ready to address that yet. So sad.
Very sad.
So basically I got 2 total lost vehicles sitting in my driveway right now. How depressing. But let me stop and get a ray of sunshine right here. I'm not going to give it away just yet. Well, you guys know what it is. You've seen this before. Just going to bask in the glory of the Grand Cherokee. Oh yeah. So that's the light of the fleet right now. As you know, I sold my other Grand Cherokee. The Grievous is now proudly owned by my good buddy Joe Craven. Oh, no, that's my pride right there. These are the light of my life. My kitties. Say hi, everybody. Yeah, that's what it's all about. All this vehicle crap, it's nothing compared to your family. I know Fiona wants me. Come here. Come, Fiona. Come on. Look how big she got. Here's my girl. Here's my Fiona loaf. We call her loaf because she loafs around a lot. But
I ate a loaf of bread.
she ate a loaf of bread. Thank you, Joe. All right, we're gonna stop and look at this. If you remember this vehicle was called the Green Hornet. Had a little engine trouble, thought I could fix it. Got all up in there and realized I had a bad 4.7. What a darn shame. I'm not messing with 4.7s. Not that I can't do it, I just don't want to. I love the 4.0s. I will mess with anything with a 4.0 in it. For example, here is the XJ. This is police model. Not so much the 4.7. So here's what's left of this right now. I'm gonna sell the alternator. This was new. The power steering pump, that was new. Bell, everything. You guys saw me build this thing. I think my buddy Doug from D&E in the garage is gonna go grab the Verilocks. So front and rear axles are spoken for. And of course, my seats, they are my seats because I rebuilt them. You gotta watch that video. So we know everything works. We got back, we got forward, we got up, 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 down, down, down. We got recline. These wheels were going on my Commander. I bought a lift So I got the lift, I just didn't get around to putting it on, and now that's a moot point because the Commander is smashed. So my wheels and tires hopefully will go on another Commander shortly, and I'll have that lifted. So I'm not going to get rid of these wheels and tires. That's for the Commander. I also bought a water pump for the Commander, but obviously that didn't go on either. These heads, anybody wants HO heads, they're probably got valves smashed up in there, but I'll find out when I take that off. What else? Yeah, that's about it. It's a terrible tragedy. This thing I got from my neighbor who didn't have a title, so I got it registered in Vermont, but they would not issue a title for a vehicle over 15 years, I believe. So I don't have a title. The body is rotten pretty bad on the side, so this is gonna be a full part out, and I think I'm gonna crush it. So come on, guys, come save every last bit of this WJ. Get yourself an official WJ Dan H part while supplies last. All right, on to the next vehicle. We got Beach Jeep. She's still here, don't worry. Chilling, sitting pretty. Got to build the engine for it. I'm almost done with that. And then got to do a couple more pieces of fabrication on that rear door. It's a little sketchy right now. My fabricator left. I went to North Carolina. We finished the frame as strong as heck. It's all JCR off-road, custom fabricated frame. I got a couple more things to do, then we could get this underway once I sort all that Commander nonsense. Hopefully 2023 will be the year for this. Here we go, guys. Here is the Police Model XJ, looking good. It runs and drives. Fiona. Yeah, it runs and drives. It just needs a good detailing, and some interior parts need to be buttoned up. I had to take a couple parts for Black Beauty. Had to do a little swap-a-roo with some of that stuff. But right now, it's looking good, sitting pretty. It's on the General Grabbers with the Ultra Stars. These wheels were on my Grievous, and I kind of like them on here, but soon I will be putting on the ugly budget police wheels just to make it more authentic. And finally, while I'm out here, I am embarrassed to present to you my scrap pile. All this stuff is going to the scrapper. This is my Mini XJ. I just stuck the two halves of what was left of Beach Jeep together. But I'm going to chop it up and scrap it. Well, maybe I might do a fundraiser. I'll just cut some sheets of this off with the rear quarter panel. And I don't know, maybe I'll put a Dan H sticker on it, and I'll, I don't know, maybe make an auction or a fundraiser. If you guys want to send me some money for the channel, for the build, then I'll send you guys a signed, stickered piece of old Beach Jeep. The rest of the stuff is going in the scrapper, except for maybe the steering column that has the little manual button that I might need. See that little tab? You press that tab to take out the key. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so with this thing, with Beach Jeep, with the WJ, with the Commander, and with the Expedition, I think I officially have more vehicles that don't run than do run. Oh boy. Alright guys, that's just about going to wrap it up for this video. If you didn't see an update on Black Beauty, that is because she has been sold. I know, it was the perfect XJ, but you know, it needs an owner that's going to give it 110% love, and I got too much stuff going on with that. I did everything I wanted to do to it. I had it dialed in just right, and now it's time for someone else to enjoy it. I got bigger and better projects to move on to, and I'm just happy that it's going to have a good home. That video is coming shortly, the Bye Bye Black Beauty video. And yeah, I gotta run. I got a vehicle to dismantle. I still gotta take out these door panels. They're still in good condition. And yeah, gotta do that before the scrapper comes to take this thing out of here. And my wife will be very happy. So I'm getting to work. That's it, guys. Remember to like and subscribe. I'll see you on the next project. Much more to come, and 2023 is gonna be a crazy year. God bless, guys. Peace.